Have you ever noticed those tall, slim, and beautiful trees along the roadside? The ones we often assume are Ashoka trees? But here's the truth. The tree you've been calling Ashoka for years is actually not the real Ashoka. This is known as the False Ashoka Tree, and its world of flowers, as simple as it looks, is surprisingly fascinating. The real name of the False Ashoka Tree is Polyalthia longifolia, and it is also called the Indian mast tree. You can find this tree almost everywhere in India, along roadsides, near schools, temples, and even outside homes. Its most distinctive feature is its tall, straight, and narrow shape, which gives it a very elegant and attractive look. That's exactly why it is widely used for decoration and landscaping purposes. But here's something surprising. Despite being so common, very few people actually know about its flowers. The flowers of the False Ashoka tree are quite small and usually light green or pale yellow in color. They typically bloom between March and May, but because they are so subtle, most people don't even notice them. They don't have a strong fragrance and they're not bright or showy either. Interestingly, this tree is known by different names around the world. In German, it is often referred to as False Ashoka Baum. In Japanese, people may describe it as Ashoka no Ki. In Spanish-speaking regions like Mexico, it is simply called Falso Ashoka. In Korean, it can be referred to as Ashoka Namu. In Indonesian, it is known as Pohon Ashoka Palsu. In Nepali, people call it Ashoka Ruk. And in Russian, it is often described as Lozhny Ashoka. Even though the names may change across languages, the confusion remains the same everywhere. But if you take a closer look, you'll discover something unique. Their petals are thin and slightly twisted, and when the wind blows, they gently sway, creating a calm and natural beauty. After some time, these flowers also develop into small fruits, which are green at first and later turn dark purple or black. Now comes the biggest confusion. What is the difference between False Ashoka and the real Ashoka? The real Ashoka, known as Saraca asoca, is a completely different tree. Its flowers are bright orange and red, and they grow in dense clusters, making them extremely eye-catching and beautiful. Not only that, the real Ashoka tree also holds great importance in Indian culture and Ayurveda. On the other hand, the False Ashoka only looks similar in name, but botanically they are entirely different. So the tree you see every day may be called Ashoka, but it is not the true Ashoka tree. Now let's talk about its importance. The False Ashoka tree is widely planted in cities because it can grow easily even in limited space. It helps reduce noise pollution, acts as a barrier against dust and pollution, and improves the overall environment. Its dense foliage also provides privacy, which is why people often plant it near boundaries and walls. During hot summers, it provides cooling shade and helps lower the surrounding temperature slightly. So even though its flowers are not flashy, its contribution is truly significant. So next time you pass by this tree, don't just ignore it as an ordinary plant. Take a moment and observe its tiny flowers closely, because not all beauty needs to be loud. Some things are truly special in their simplicity. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing facts.